Hello, fellow scholars. My name is Sabrina Jones, and I'm an English instructor at Marshall University. One of my favorite courses to teach is a critical thinking, writing intensive humanities course that brings together literary and non-literary texts to consider how the same theme plays through them via analysis, evaluation, and creation of said text. The theme I use for this course is Dystopia and the American Dream. Students read two dystopian works set in futuristic America. Ayn Rand's novella Anthem and Suzanne Collins' The Hunger Games, side by side with philosopher and theorist Michel Foucault's Discipline and Punish, to view social and cultural norms through the lens of both his metaphorical and physical Panopticon. We discuss issues of conformity and democracy and how the two can or can't coexist in a utopian society to examine the social implications of the elusive American dream. I start the course with some intro material on the history of the elusive American dream, and then I give students time to share and analyze their interpretations and experiences with this particular euphemism. We then discuss utopia and dystopia, categorizing different qualities we associate with each one. Then, the kicker, we discuss which category America falls under and which the ideal dream would fall under. There is usually a lot of discrepancy here because of the gray area, and the conversation spurs deeper critical thinking that truly sets us up to start reading The Hunger Games with these ideas in mind. Students automatically start contrasting the capital with the districts, labeling them as utopian and dystopian, respectively. So how do I tie in Foucault's concepts with Collins' novel? We first read section 1 of Discipline and Punish, the body of the condemned, where Foucault lays out the history of discipline. He first describes in earlier times torture as spectacle, and then he leads into the era of punishment to the soul instead of the body, leading up to the modern prison systems. My class then discusses how both types of punishment, body and soul, primitive versus modern, appear in the Hunger Games. We talk about the three types of conflict in the Hunger Games and how they link to Foucault's ideas of punishment. As we read the second half of the novel, we move on to section 3 of Foucault, the Panopticon. We talk about both the physical and mental versions of the apparatus to achieve political efficiency. Then we discuss how panopticons, both versions, exist in the Hunger Games and also how they exist in current society. Are these structures utopian or dystopian in nature? Do they aid or destroy our concepts of the American dream? After an analysis paper tying together the themes from the Hunger Games and Discipline and Punish, we add a third text to the mix, Ayn Rand's Anthem. Rand is famous for her philosophical works that she bases on her own philosophy of objectivism. Her controversial philosophy supports egocentrism, selfishness, and personal independence. As a class, we contrast Ayn's vision with our own visions of the American dream. Then we discuss how objectivism is the opposite of collectivism, which is the subjugation of the individual to the whole, where the common good trumps individualism. Rand's novella Anthem introduces students to a dystopian future where collectivism reigns to the extreme, so extreme that there is no I in the society, only we. And Rand emphasizes this by using only the first person plural throughout the text. We then compare Anthem society to modern society and contrast objectivism and collectivism with Foucault's theories in the docile bodies section of Discipline and Punish. Here, Foucault claims that control of what the body does by giving it a specific place through enclosure and partitioning, and routine, timetable, to do things ensures obedience and adherence to social norms. The class then discusses examples of enclosure, partitioning, and timetables in Anthem as well as in modern society, in schools, churches, workplaces, prisons, etc., and how this life of routine becomes the foundation of the American dream. I'm going to conclude with a glance at my analysis writing prompts for these themes. First, the ones for the Hunger Games, and then the options that the students have for Anthem, in case you want to go back and take a look at these. For a more in-depth look behind the theories presented in this course, keep an eye out for my upcoming paper with the same title, Foucault versus the Democratic Discourse, using dystopian literature to teach the American dream, or feel free to contact me via email at wooten19@marshall.edu.